A Cup Series driver just found out he's losing his seat. And now one of NASCAR's most legendary cars is officially up for grabs. This is a big one, folks. And before we get into it, if you're a true NASCAR fan like me, go ahead and drop a like and subscribe to the channel. NASCAR Nation News is just getting started. We're pushing toward our next subscriber milestone, and this channel is all about real talk from fans who live and breathe this sport every single week. All right, let's get into it. NASCAR silly season has officially arrived, and it started with a major bombshell. On Wednesday, Josh Berry confirmed that he will not be returning to Wood Brothers Racing's number 21 Ford after the 2026 season. But here's the thing. Berry didn't find out through a press release. He didn't find out during some big team announcement. He found out on Tuesday. Just like that, his time with one of the most historic organizations in all of NASCAR is coming to an end. Now, if you know anything about the Wood Brothers, you understand exactly what this means. This team is NASCAR history. The number 21 is one of the most recognizable cars in the entire sport. And when a seat like that suddenly becomes available, everyone starts paying attention. But here's where things get even more interesting. The number 21 has a close alignment with Team Penske. And because of that, this becomes a genuinely attractive opportunity inside the Ford camp. However, there is one problem. The speed simply hasn't been there this season. So while the number 21 carries a legendary name and a ton of history, whoever steps into that car in 2027 will have some serious work to do. Now, Berry himself admitted the news was disappointing. Those were his words. But he also acknowledged that it wasn't completely unexpected. The rumors had been out there. He knew something could happen. And while that doesn't make the situation any easier, it did give him some time to mentally prepare for what was coming. So where does Josh Berry go from here? Right now, he sits 30th in the Cup Series standings. It's been a difficult season, and he hasn't been able to match the success he had during his first year with the team. But here's what you cannot ignore when talking about Josh Berry. This is a proven Cup Series race winner. He went to victory lane at Las Vegas in 2025. He made the playoffs. That matters. This is not a driver you simply forget about. And now that Berry is entering the open market, teams across the garage are going to be watching closely. The problem is there is no obvious landing spot for him heading into 2027. His future is truly uncertain. And that's exactly what makes this one of the most fascinating storylines NASCAR fans will be following over the next several months. Because right now, there are two massive questions that still don't have answers. First, who will take over the number 21 Ford next season? A Penske-affiliated seat with historic roots is not something that becomes available often, and when it does, there will be plenty of interested drivers. Second, where does Josh Berry end up? A Cup Series race winner, a playoff driver, a proven competitor suddenly available. That is not something that goes unnoticed in the NASCAR garage, and that's when everything changes. With one proven driver entering the market and one of NASCAR's most recognizable cars opening up. The driver carousel just became a whole lot more interesting, and remember, this is probably only the beginning of what could become a very busy, silly season. So now I want to hear from you. Who do you think should take the wheel of the number 21 Ford next season? Drop your picks in the comments below. I want to know what NASCAR Nation thinks. And if you haven't already, hit that like button and subscribe to NASCAR News. We cover the stories that matter to real fans every single week. Don't miss what's coming next, because silly season is just getting started.